Okay then guys, what's going on? Cloud Plays here and welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're inside of Diablo 4. We've got a load of news and updates for you from the development team. We're also going to be taking a look at the mini-map changes, and we have got some talks about treasure goblins. That's right, an interesting one today indeed. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And if you want to support me even further, then make sure that you check out our sponsor Advanced GG. Utilizing code CLOUD at checkout will get you guys a tub of the #1 clinically proven energy supplement on the market. My favorite flavor is cherry vanilla, but there are so many flavors for you to pick from. Link in the description. Feel free to check it out. Anyway, without any further ado, let's dive on in. So starting off with Adam Fletcher. He actually posts this up on Twitter just yesterday, stating, next Thursday we have a big old Diablo family developer update stream. We talk about the new changes coming to Diablo Immortal and Season 1 in Diablo 4. Lots and lots to talk about on July 6th at 11 AM PDT. And you can watch that on Twitch and on YouTube. And as always, all of our sources are going to be down in the description if you want to go and check out the link. Make sure that you give them a follow on those platforms so you don't miss the main event coming up with the Diablo developer update. Also, if you do happen to miss it, we will be covering it here on the channel the day of, so make sure that you stay tuned for it because it's going to be an interesting one to say the least. But they post up on the Blizzard site saying, watch the upcoming Diablo developer update livestream. We'll kick off this livestream with a deep dive provided by senior narrative designer Ryan Quinn and lead user experience designer Chris Liao in the monstrous new class coming to Diablo Immortal in mid-July. And then our host, Associate Director of Community Adam Fletcher, will introduce Associate Game Director Joseph Pipora, and that's definitely been butchered. I'm so sorry, Joseph. And lead game producer Timothy Ismay, who will announce the first season of Diablo 4 along with incoming quality of life updates. Players will also have the opportunity to ask our developer questions during a live Q&A session at the end of the event. Following the conclusion of this hell-packed livestream, we'll publish another article containing a video on demand so you can catch all the invitingly dark details of at our own pace. We'll also publish 2 articles which will extrapolate on the topics produced during both the Immortal and Diablo 4 segments of the live stream. Very interesting indeed, and this is one to watch out for. 6th of July is going to be a very interesting day as we finally get the information on Season 1 that we've all been waiting for. But before we get into Season 1, we have still got to deal with some of the stuff that we have got right now. Now, this post right here on Reddit received 4.6 thousand upvotes, which is mental. But it says, too many mobs explode on death, and this is an extremely valid point. We'll see a little bit later on in the video, but they state, if the monster type doesn't naturally explode on death, it's given by elite affixes. It's neither a fun nor interesting mechanic and just creates a situation where you can't even relax after you've killed an enemy. Add to this that it's often really hard to see the death explosions and that the damage is ridiculously high. I can't grasp why this was made in a mechanic so common, and that is completely and honestly true. That is absolutely ridiculous how many things explode inside of this game, and the damage output is absolutely mental in comparison to a lot of other things. But you're going to see exactly how bad it is in just a minute. But before we dive into that though, we're going to take a look at this right here. So we have got some things with the map. Now this again got 4.3 thousand upvotes, which says what my brain sees in 95% of the open world, and it's got the actual game blurred out, and the mini-map in the top corner is sort of like affixed in a larger state. The reason for that is because we don't actually have the footsteps that kind of lead us around inside of the game, which means that majority of the time you're having to watch the map rather than actually see all of the glorious open world that they've generated and created. It looks absolutely incredible, and they've done such an amazing job of actually being able to make this place, and we spend most of the time looking at the map to see where it is that we're actually going. And not only that, but the map is generally zoomed in a weird state, so realistically you're looking at a maybe a 1x1 block of absolutely nothingness, trying to figure out where it is that you're going. It's extremely infuriating, which leads us onto this post here, which got 3,000 upvotes stating, "I need this in my life." Now watch this right here. This is extremely cool, and I think that the concept for this is very, very well done. Somebody has actually created a imagery movement so that there is like a zoom in and zoom out feature on the minimap, which I think is a valid option. I think that that's something that they should definitely be taking a look into. The main reason for that is because, like I stated, it is like a 1x1. It's absolutely tiny. The movement in it is just ridiculous, and you sometimes have to just open the map for no reason to be able to try and plan your route for the next maybe 15 to 20 seconds before you have to reopen the map and plan the next part of the route, because you can't actually see it on the minimap at all. So between that and actually having the footpaths with the little footprints, we have that in Diablo Immortal. There's no reason why we shouldn't have that in this game. It would just make it a lot better being able to enjoy the open world. And to be honest, right recently they actually have been listening to the community quite a lot. So the fact that this has got a corroborated amount of about 7,000 to 8,000 upvotes on Reddit definitely means that they have definitely seen it. And I'm really hoping that this is something that they implement into the game, because it just makes a massive difference. But while we're talking about the game and the explosive mechanic, as we saw that there are so many mobs that have explosive mechanics, there is one little gremlin bugger that is causing a lot of grief at the moment. Diablo 4 players are getting destroyed by harmless treasure goblins. That is right, and it doesn't quite sound like how you would think it was meant to, but there is actually an explosion on death mechanic afterwards that will occur once you take out the treasure goblin. It will take everything out, but one person that found this out the bloody hard way is this guy right here that states, "Treasure goblin kills level 85 hardcore character." We've seen them run as soon as you engage them, and we've even seen them drop 2 uniques at the same time, but this is something new. I suppose it was only a matter of time before the treasure carrying ones took their sweet revenge. A high level hardcore player had a very rude awakening after recently dropping their guard around the little ones. The goblin didn't have any assistance, was the only thing in the room, and yet it still got the kill. Now this is absolutely mental. Killthroughzad was running a level tier 37 Nightmare Dungeon and really showcases just how easy it is to lose a character in hardcore. Take a look at this. Now, I don't know about you, but that would have drove me absolutely skippy. He did not look too impressed at all. I know you have obviously got to have that open mind when you run with a hardcore character, knowing that you might well lose it, but to lose it to a treasure goblin at level 85, the amount of work that has gone into that character, all for him to just get blown to pieces because he may have been tired or wasn't paying attention to the after explosion, and it just took his health down. It's ridiculous, guys. It's absolutely bonkers to know that this is the case. But let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comment section below. For me, this one was absolutely brutal, and it was a Twitch clip that definitely made my heart sink. Anyway, that's all we got time for today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. Thank you so much again for your support on the Diablo 4 content. It's absolutely popping right now, and I really appreciate all of you guys for the support you've been giving to the channel. Thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate you all, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.